Hi, it's Edith here from Love and Life, and today I'm here to bring you something from the Whip It Up Wednesday Crockpot meals. I have here some yams that I've washed and scrubbed clean. They're still a little bit wet, but not, I haven't dried them, in other words, and I'm going to put them in my crockpot. I'm in charge of the yams this year, and I want to cook these yams overnight. It's about 9-10 o'clock at night, and I want these yams to cook overnight so tomorrow I can finish them up. So let me put these in the crock pot. I'm going to turn it on low, and then I'm going to cook them. I think they should be done in about 6 to 8 hours. I'm not sure how many I'll be able to fit in this crock pot, but we'll put as many as we can. It's okay to stack them as long as the lid goes on. I think we're probably only going to get 7. We could get 8 if I was creative. You know what? I think we can. I think 8 will fit. There we go. So we'll cook them all. I'm going to set this to low temperature. This is my old trusty crock pot, but it works just great. And we'll cook them until they're just fork tender. I'll let you know how long it takes on low with my crock pot, and I'll bring you back tomorrow to show you how I'm going to fix the rest of this. Okay, these potatoes are done. It took 6 hours on low to make them fork tender, and I wanted to show you how they turn out. I didn't add any water to the, or liquid to the crock, but that's how much comes out of the potatoes. So you don't need to add any liquid. Now I'm going to show you how I make this into our potato yam casserole that we're going to eat tomorrow. Okay, I'm recording this with just holding my phone, and so I can't show you how this is done exactly, but you'll get the drift. I cut each yam in half, and then I slice it on the inside of the skin like I do an avocado, in little squares both ways. You can see that it's cut both directions into little chunks, and then I just take a spoon and scoop it out. I like the chunks when I make the casserole. I don't like everything whipped together like mashed potatoes and eggs added and spices and stuff like that. I'm a person that likes the true yam more than the other casseroles. I think the egg and stuff detracts from it. I also don't like mine as sweet as most people do. And so I'm making this pan for my family, and then this little pan I'll make some for me. And what I do is I'll melt some butter and brown sugar, and I'll pour it over these yams. I'll add more brown sugar for this pan, and just a little tiny bit for this pan with some butter. And then with this pan, I'll put miniature marshmallows on the top, and then about half an hour before we eat, we'll pop it in the oven and get those marshmallows all brown and yummy, because that's how my family likes to eat this. So that's how I do my yams, and it was so easy to put it in the crock pot. So easy just to cook those overnight. You can see I have my turkey out ready to go in the oven. I like to cook my turkey all night. I know that if you look online, they say that's not a good way to do it, but I'm 58. I got married when I was 20, and I've done that way for 38 years. I put my turkey, I stuff it, and I put half the stuffing in the turkey. The other half I just bake in the oven. and the stuffing that comes out of the turkey's a little bit too soft for me, and the stuffing that I put inside the oven's a little bit not soft enough, and so I mix them together and then I have perfect stuffing. Anyway, I take that turkey, I put it in a turkey bag, I put it in late at night, and I just cook it at 250 all night long. Your house smells wonderful when you wake up in the middle of the night, and it's moist, delicious. Then you can open that bag and make gravy and everything's ready. I wasn't going to make a turkey this year because my husband and I are the only ones home now. We're going to my daughter's, but she's cooking turkey too. So I was going to just cook a turkey breast, and my husband said, "You've cooked a turkey our entire married life." He said, "You need to cook a turkey." And so we're cooking a turkey, and he promised me he'd eat it with me. So he doesn't like turkey very well, but he promised, so we'll see if he likes it this year. Anyway, I'm going to scoop out all these potatoes, get this casserole ready because I still have pie to make. So I'll bring you back when I'm doing the butter and the brown sugar. I wanted to show you another way you can do this if you want to too. It's just by skinning peeling the yam and then slicing it up with your knife. I promise you that if you cook these yams first and then peel them, it's so much easier. When I was first married, I used to buy the yams and I would peel them all, and then I would boil them in water until they were soft. Oh, it was such a pain. It was a pain. And I thought, I'm going to do this different. You can bake these yams in the oven if you have oven space. I actually have double ovens, so I can do that if I want. But I just threw them in the crock pot and it worked great. So that's just another way. You can do it however you like. So let me get these finished up and I'll be back. All right, this is the butter part. I've got the 1 stick of butter cubed. I'm just going to add, a little bit of brown sugar to this because that's what I'm going to add to mine. And as soon as I get it added to mine, then I'm going to add the rest of the brown sugar. Now, I'm not too worried about mixing this in real good because it's going to all melt when I put it in the oven. So let me pour just a little bit of this. I don't want a lot. I like just, oops, that's probably good. I like just the potatoes. I like the taste of the potato to shine through. I love the taste of the butter to enhance the potato. And a little bit of sweet, but not a lot. I just think it ruins the freshness. And I love how this is soft, but yet it still has some structure to it. You can see that the yams are soft, but still have a chunk to them. So that's all I'm going to do for that. Let's get the rest of this brown sugar. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. And we'll just stir this in. My brown sugar is getting a little bit hard. I need to use it up. My family will like it with this thicker brown sugar. My granddaughter's here, and she brought some friends from college that live too far away from their homes, and so we'll have extra people at the Thanksgiving dinner, which is always really nice. Okay, we turn this sideways, and we'll just put a little drizzle of this across the entire casserole. Look at all that thick brown sugar. That's what my family will love. that I think ruins the casserole. Makes it entirely way too sweet for me. But we all like what we like. I would have liked it this way a few years ago, but the older I've gotten, the less I like this sweet, sickly, ugh. I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to do anything else to it. I'm going to put some marshmallows on the top, and I'll pop it in the oven. I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like when it's all finished. Okay, I've put marshmallows on the top. These are ready both to go in the oven just to get warm and bubbly. The marshmallows will get a little brown and puffy. I'm going to wait to cook these tomorrow until right before we eat. But I wanted to show you my Whip It Up Wednesday Crockpot meal. This is how I make it. It's not difficult and it's delicious. For Whip It Up Wednesday Crockpot collaboration, there are several ladies that have invited us to join in. One is Heather from the Needy Homesteader, Lisa from Sutton's Days, Mandy from More to Life, Lisa from, Tina from Wilhelm's Kitchen, and Linda from Linda's Pantry. And they've invited us to join in, and this today was a perfect Whip It Up Wednesday for my busy day. I cooked those potatoes, yams, and made this delicious casserole in no time. So I just thought I'd share with you. I only used a half a bag of marshmallows, which is great because my husband loves ambrosia. So I will make ambrosia with the other half of the marshmallows, and we'll eat that this weekend with our leftovers. So anyway, this is my Whip It Up Wednesday collaboration